Alright, I want to talk about prioritization today because if we can't prioritize, not only does our business suffer, our life suffers too. Hi, I'm Jocelyn, I'm the founder of ACE, and through my own personal journey of starting my own sportswear brand, I've come to realize the importance of prioritization. And I thought I'd share with you a framework and a couple of strategies that I use and I found helpful to help prioritize for my business and my life. Now, I'm not saying I'm a pro at this, but I'm definitely better than what I was when I first started. So if you're interested, stay on and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button below. Now, I don't know about you, but I've personally used a lot of different apps and tried a lot of different strategies and always failed to prioritize. And what I've come to realize is that I was getting my framework completely wrong. Whether it's in business or in life, you can have as many strategies or as tools and things beside you as much as you can. But actually, if you don't have the right framework or the right frame of mind, those tools and strategies aren't really going to do anything. And so this framework actually simplifies it all for me. It's basically 3 steps. I call it my goals, my impacts, and my systems. And it really is an order of importance. So no matter how good your systems are in place, if you don't know what impact your tasks are making, that's not going to work. And again, obviously, if you don't know what your goal and your vision is, that's not going to work either. And so rather than a 3-step framework, I'd probably put it in a triangle with goals at the top, then impact, and then systems. And to dive in a little more, so goals. Understanding your goals and the vision of your business is crucial. This is the chance to actually take a step back and really visualize what your long-term goal is for your business. Because without a goal and a vision, your tasks, no matter what they are at hand, you won't be able to prioritize them. And of course, there's a long-term goal for your business. There might be a monthly goal or a quarterly goal for your business, and then a weekly goal and then a daily goal. But without a goal and without a vision for each part of that or each part of your business, you're not going to be able to prioritize your tasks. Which goes into the next step, and that is impact. Make sure you learn and know how to identify high impact tasks, because not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks may be small but have a lot of an impact in your business. Some tasks may take a lot of time but actually have very small impact in your business. And again, ask yourself, what is my goal? What is the goal for my business? And then see if your tasks align with that. And then it's to focus on the high impact tasks that will take and move that needle further for you. And then it's only when you do know your goal and your vision, you know the impact your tasks need to make, then you can go and move on to systems. When you have a clear vision, when you know what tasks are important, you can then look at tools and systems that you can use to leverage. Any apps or programs that will help streamline your efforts. I think prioritization deep down fundamentally is down to mindset and down to how clear our minds are. So actually, no matter how many strategies or tools that you have, if your mind isn't clear and you don't have a clear picture of what you want to achieve, those things won't happen. Those things won't help. But yeah, in terms of strategies, here are some that might be helpful for you. You may be doing these already, but there's some unconventional, uncommon ones that I'm going to chuck in as well. Firstly, the Eisenhower box, or the Eisenhower matrix. A very classic method, but it's basically a box of 4 quadrants that you split your task up depending on urgency and importance. So the 4 boxes: urgent and important, urgent and not urgent and not urgent and not important. And the whole point of this method is basically to focus on those that are urgent and important and then work your way around. Secondly, another common principle, the 80-20 rule, or the Pareto principle. This principle states that basically 80% of your outcome pretty much results in 20% of your efforts, which is why it's important for you to identify the 20% of your efforts that actually create the 80% of results and actually stay with that and stick with that. Prioritize these tasks and prioritize the tasks that will move the needle the greatest in your business. Thirdly, time blocking. I personally am a massive fan of this strategy. I don't like to-do lists because I think they're useless, and I really like to time block and block off time and chunks of time throughout my day for the things that I want to do. This allows me to focus on one task and one thing at a time, so it allows me to give that particular task and that outcome the full attention that I need to give it. So for instance, you might say leave the morning for creative work, the afternoon for meetings or client discussions, and then the evening for admin time. This basically helps you prevent multitasking, which then improves your effectiveness and your focus. And then number 4 is something called the must, should, could method. A bit like how the Eisenhower matrix divides it into 4, this is divided into 3, and basically dividing your task into must-dos, should-dos, and could-dos. Which again, start with the must-do tasks, then move on to your should-dos, then move on to your could-dos. So for example, the must-do could be finalizing a product design, setting up for a launch, and also working out the marketing campaign. The should-do task might include optimizing the website for the launch, and could-do tasks might just be to research future markets. And number 5, reverse engineer your goals. This goes back to the framework of knowing your goals and your vision and knowing where you want to go and what you want to achieve. So begin with your end goal in mind and then work your way backwards into small chunks and prioritize these steps so that you're able to go to where you want to be. Which on a similar note, bite-sized prioritization. You know, setting up a marketing campaign can be a massive task, but if you break it down to chunks like design, getting the photos done, maybe a video, maybe the captions written out, all these steps are actually steps to one grand thing, but it's way more manageable if you can break them into bite-sized chunks. And finally, another great way to prioritize is something called the anti-to-do list. And that is basically to create a list that you won't do today. Because let's face it, there are a lot of things, not just in juggling our business, but also our life as well. And although we want to do everything at the same time, we can't do that. And so it's important to actually intentionally choose what we don't want to do today. And by doing that, you free up mental space and your time to actually focus on what truly matters. It's like cheeky rebelling against your day. But yeah, remember that effective prioritization isn't just about doing and completing tasks. It's about doing tasks that actually moves the needle and allows your business to grow. And with all strategies, I go back to my 3-step framework: goals and vision, impact, and systems. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you have any questions or want to share your prioritization tips, do share in the comments below. And until the next time, good luck with your journey. Bye!